Muted. I'm muted. Hello, hello, hi, hello, friends. So sorry that this we started late. Literally 2 minutes before I started, I got a very important phone call, so I had to jump on that. So we are starting without any sort of fanfare or anything like that. Derek Bauman, welcome. Christopher Merriman, welcome. Franklin Long, welcome. Great to have you all here. Again, I super apologize. For being late. It was not my intention. Literally as I was talking on the phone, I got two more texts with like, "Hey, can you call me? Can you call me? Can you call me?" So there you go. What is okay? Sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I hope you're all still here. Okay, we've got a show here tonight. Did I load this event? I did. Okay, we got a show here tonight, which is it's our every 5 cards I do sort of a super card. So we will have all titles defended tonight, and the world title and tag team title are going to be defended in stipulation matches. And then we'll have our dark matches that are just for, which reminds me, you got to give me 1 second because I need to open up the, I'm so sorry for being so scattered. There's something happening. It's all good. It's all very, very good. But there's something that is happening. Is this working? Is this going? It is going. Okay, good. There's something going on, and there's just a lot of details, and I've been waiting to hear about it. And then literally right before we started here, I was hearing about it. I am here today as my birthday. Franklin Long, happy birthday. Thank you for being here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Franklin Long. Happy birthday to you. Listen, I'm no Marilyn Monroe. But still, I wish you a happy birthday. All right, let's get to it because we're wasting time. Our opening match is going to be Bastion Booger versus Bob Orton. And, I need to put in, sorry, I got to do, told you, I'm all discombobulated. Okay, let me make sure. There we go. Let me make sure this is not muted. Okay, great. Bastion Booger versus Bob Orton. Bastion Booger has come in. He has 1 win under his belt, and now he's going up against somebody else. I was like, who else has... don't need to sing. Too late, my friend. Too late. You got sung to. Who else has a 1-0 record? And that's Bob Orton Sr. I can't believe I've only used him once because that would obviously be in the Tournament of Legends. So we are rectifying that right now. Let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. And Bastion Booger is going to start things off. Rolling on level 1. Suplex 2. It's a power move. Does not have the power. Bob Orton gets him in a step over toe hold. Hurt 2. Eye rake with forearm 2. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. Whips Bastion Booger into the turnbuckle. Bounce forward. Catch the opponent with a skull-splitting lariat. Opponent rolls level 3 defense. There's his pin. Target is 3. Rolls a 4. Just barely able to kick out. Big splash. Choice G. Let's see. Death jump B. Tombstone power rating. He's going to go for the death jump. Bastion Booger going up. Death jump. Blast him with a clothesline from the top. Out of the ring. Tosses him out of the ring. He crawls helplessly back in. Headbutt 2. Hurt 2. Leg drop 3. Hurt 2. Oops. That was a wrong click. Into the ropes. Whips Bob Orton into the ropes. No, Bob Orton gets Bastion Booger up in a pile driver. Holy moly. And then a second pile driver. Target is 7. Roll is a 3. That is it. 2 pile drivers in a row. And Bob Orton picks up the victory in our opening match here. 1 star. Well, the streak of Bastion Booger is over. And here we go. Let's move on to our next thing. And And Fit Finlay versus Don Leo Jonathan. Two guys we haven't seen much of. Fit Finlay we haven't seen a lot of. Gerandus, welcome. Great to have you here. It's Franklin Long's birthday, so say happy birthday to Franklin in the chat. We gotta give Franklin all the support on his birthday. And his greatest birthday wish was seeing this live stream. So I'm doing what I can. All right, here we go. I got to close this. Okay. Rolling the dice, ringing the bell, and Fit Finlay is going to start things over with a face mangler and an eye rake. Don Leo Jonathan reverses it, hits a big atomic drop. Hurt 2, big drop kick 2, hurt 2. Giant swing 3, down 3. Out of the ring, not going to throw him out of the ring, going to roll up, atomic drop 3. There's a pin, target is 3, rolls an 11. He is able to kick out. There's the Mormon swing, target is 6, rolls a 7. He's still in it, Mormon swing again. Target is 7, roll is a 6. That is it. Holy moly, we're flying through these matches. That was a squash for sure. Mormon swing picking up the victory for Don Leo Jonathan. All right, it is tag team action now. And it is going to be the Blonde Bombers taking on the Killer Bees. And let's see. Swede Hanson, he's a 7'4". He's a 5'2". We're going to start with Rip Hawk. And then over here, we're going to start with Jim Brunzell. All right, let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. And that is going to be Rip Hawk starting things off. Body slam, power move. That will work. Hurt 2. They have equal power. Forearm hammers 2. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. B, you lift a knee. They are hurt. Roll on level 2 offense. Double toe hold 3. And that is a hurt 2. Atomic drop 2, hurt 2, double backdrop 3, hurt 2. They're using the quick tags over here. Body slam, that will work. Hurt 2. Can he tag out? No, not able to tag out. Body slam again. Going to try and tag out again. Yes, he is able to tag out. Here comes Swede Hanson. Reverse hammerlock, but it's an agility move. Reverse atomic drop. They're reversing a lot of things here. Hurt 2. Reverse atomic drop 3. Down 3. Swede Hanson's going to roll out of the ring. Wild Brawl erupts, the wrestler with the better ring rating. That's going to be Swede Hanson. He wins the brawl and then hits Brunzell with a pile driver. He is going to try and tag out. He is able to do it. Here comes Brian Blair, choice D. Let's see, power rating is a -2. He's going to go for it. 7 or less. Gets it. And that is a hurt 2. Fireman's carry 1. Swede Hanson reverses it. Hair pull takedown. Hurt 2. Two-handed choke, choice A. Into the ropes or belly to belly super power is a +1. Gonna play it safe. Gonna go for the power. 9 or less. It works. And that is a dazed 1. Swede Hanson is going to tag in Rip Hawk, who will come in on level 1. Body slam, that's a power move. That will work. Hurt 2. Can Blair make the tag? Yes, he is able to make the tag. Double elbow smash 3. And there's a pin. Target is 2. Roll is a 7. And Brian Blair with the lateral guillotine. That catches him again. Target is 3. Roll is a 7. And sleeper locks him in the sleeper. They're going to use a pin save over here. Let's see what happens. Your partner tries to save you, but is stopped. Roll your pin. Target is 4. Roll is a 7. Second rope clothesline 3. Down 3. Can he make the tag? Yes, he is able to make the tag. Double shoulder tackle 3. That is a tag move. And we roll the switch here. Down 3. After 3 total pin attempts. Okay, there has not been 3 total pin attempts at all. So he is just down. And choke on the ropes. 3. Down 3. He's going to go for the tag. He is able to do it. The bees are cooking here. Snapmare 1. Dazed 1. Arm wringer 1. Rip Hawk reverses it on level 1. Neck crank 2. Jim Brunzell reverses it. Choice C. Going to go for the agility move. This will work on a 7 or less. It does. Down 3, Rip Hawk is going to roll out of the ring. And Rip Hawk grabs Brunzell, smashes him into the announce table. Is going to roll his DQ, and he is disqualified. So there you go. This match ends in a disqualification. It also ended in doubles. Let's see what we're going to do here. Let's see. That is Jim Brunzell. Rip Hawk. How did the match end? DQ after a smash into the announce table. And let's see, 4, 1 star. I'll give it 1.5 stars. Let's see. We're going to roll on the field. I'm just going to roll. This is what I do sometimes is I roll to see what the result is. And if I like it, I keep it. Here we go. One of your allies storms. Yeah, see, you got allies. You already have allies. Double team the opponent, leaving them battered. Well, the ally could be Sweet Hanson. Kathy Evans, welcome. Great to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. It is Franklin Long's birthday. We're saying happy birthday to him. Feud table. Yeah, the ally. Accept a match on the next card. Okay, so we'll have a rematch against these two teams at some point. Let me jot that down. Versus Blonde Bombers versus Killer Bees. Okay. There we go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Wasn't that like on an old Disney thing? A Disney album? Happy birthday to you. Sorry, Franklin, do you want me to I'll stop if you want me to stop, Franklin. I just think we should celebrate people's birthdays. If this is too much. If you're like, why won't he just shut up? I'm going to leave. All right, here we go. Here is our first match. It is our first title match. It is for the Women's World Championship. And it's Sherri Martel, who's been a fighting champion, taking on Joanie Laurer. Let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. They both roll an 8. We're going to re-roll, and Sherri Martel wins that. Head scissors. Now, let me see 1 second. Bold instructions against men. So we just use the regular instructions here. Head scissors 2. That is an agility. So that will work. Hurt 2. Kick to the ribs 2. Dazed 1. I prefer it'll be they say it's your birthday. Head scissors 2. That will work. Hurt 2. Forearm smash 2. Hurt 2. Clothesline 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. Whips her into the ropes. The opponent tries to sunset flip, but you grab her legs, roll her into a pinning combination. Well, target is 1, but we always roll here. Oh, the roll was a 2. So she just 2 3/4, just barely got out there. But not going to throw her out of the ring. Clothesline 3, hurt 2. That was as close as it possibly could be. Vertical suplex 2. Sherri Martel reverses it. Forearm smash 2. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. You count the ropes. Opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Into the ropes again. Drop down, roll again on this chart. You count the ropes. Opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. Forearm smash 2. Dazed 1. Backdrop. That's a power move. That will not work. There's a spinning neck breaker 3. Down 3. Sherri Martel is wrestling as a face, so I'm not going to have her leave the ring. Maybe she should have, because there's the power bomb. Plus 3. Target is 5. What is the asterisk? Sometimes uses a pedigree. We're just doing the power bomb. Target is 5. Do we have a new champion? No, we do not. There is 2 fatigue over there. Hurricane Rana. Choice. Is that spelled right? Where is Hurricane Rana? Okay. Let's see. Agility is a -1. Gonna go for that. That'll work on an 8 or less. It does. Hurt 2. Power slam 2. Sherri Martel reverses. Head scissors 2, dazed 1. Heads, you got to do something more than head scissors, my friend. Spinning toe hold 3. There you go. Target is 1. Rolls a 12. Powerful kick out. That's why we always roll. Choke on top rope 3, down 3. Death jump. No, she's going to roll up. Kick to the ribs, 2. Joanie Laurer just absorbs it into the turnbuckle. The opponent tries a running clothesline, but you move. They crash into the turnbuckle. You cover them for the pin. Opponent rolls pin. Target is 2. Rolls a 6. Able to kick out there. Death jump. No, she's not going to do it. She's going to roll up. Running knee lift, 3. There's the pin. Target is 3. Roll is an 8. And Sherri Martel tosses her out of the ring. Oops, I rolled the wrong thing there. Out of the ring. Crawls helplessly back in. Scoop slam. Gets her up. Puts her down. Camel clutch. Choice D. Ooh, power. Would work on a 5 or less. Going to go with the agility. 9 or less. 8. Gets it. And that is a hurt 2. Clothesline 3. Hurt 2. Spinning toe hold 3. There's the pin or submission. Target is 4. Rolls a 7. Able to kick out. Choke on top rope 3. Down 3. Death jump. No, she's going to roll up. Spinning toe hold 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. Tosses her out of the ring. The opponent comes out of the ring to attack you. Wild brawler ups the wrestler with the better ring rating. That's going to be Sherri. Sherri wins the brawl. Choke on top rope 3. Maybe she is. This is a heel card. I know she was mostly a heel, but I kind of in this incarnation, I'm saying she's a face. Down 3. Scoop slam 3. Down 3. Out of the ring again. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back in. Out of the ring again. The opponent comes out of the ring with an object. What is the object? Sherri Martel with a ring mic. Grabs the ring mic. Smashes Joanie Laurer with it. Gonna roll her DQ. No DQ. Smashes her with it. Throws her back in. And there's death jump. She's not going to go for it. Kick to the ribs. 2. Hurt 2. Into the ropes, whips her into the ropes, drop down, roll again. Oh, whoa. I rolled one too many times there. You come to the ropes, a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Here comes Joanie Laurer, forearm smash. Martel reverses it. Choice B. Turnbuckle is an A. Agility is a 0. Gonna go for the agility, 8 or less. 8 gets it. Dazed 1. Choice B again. Gonna go for the agility, 8 or less. That works. Hurt 2. Running knee lift 3. Hurt 2. Kick to the ribs 2. Joanie Laurer reverses it on level 1. Standing knee drop 2, but it's an agility move. I keep clicking the wrong things. Clothesline 3. Down 3. Joanie will leave the ring. The opponent comes out, a wild brawler, has to wrestler with the better ring rating. That is Sherri Martel. Choke on top rope 3. Hurt 2. Kick to the ribs 2. Joanie Laurer reverses it. Press slam. That will certainly work. Down 3. Sherri Martel's not leaving the ring. And no, she's going to roll up. Handspring elbow 3. Hurt 2. Forearm smash 2. Hurt 2. Vertical suplex 2. Sherri Martel reverses it. Running knee lift 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. Drop down roll again on this chart. The opponent tries a running clothesline, but so do you. The wrestler with the better ropes rating. They are equal. So that will be Sherri Martel. Camel clutch. Choice D. And that is going to be, can't do power, going to do agility, 9 or less. Yes, that will work. Joanie Laurer reverses it, slap to the face, hurt 2, vertical suplex 2, dazed 1, standing knee drop, a reversal by Martel, running knee lift 3, hurt 2, into the ropes, whips her in. The wrestler with the better ropes rating, that's Martel, it's equal, throws her out of the ring. And Sherri Martel dives out of the ring and crushes Joanie Laurer, and she might be counted out here. Target is 5, rolls a 6, just barely able to make it back into the ring. Scoop slam 3, down 3, scoop slam 3, hurt 2, into the ropes, whips her into the ropes. You count the ropes with powerful flying shoulder tackle, power slam 2, hurt 2, clothesline 3, hurt 2, vertical suplex 2, hurt 2, spinning neckbreaker down 3, Hurricane Rana choice E. Agility will work on an 8 or less. She's going to go for it. Desperate times call for desperate rolls. It does not work. Sherri Martel with a running knee lift. 3, down 3. And Joanie Laurer rolls out of the ring, crawls helplessly back in. Choke on top rope. 3, hurt 2. Forearm smash. 2, dazed 1. Snap mare with hair. 2. Joanie Laurer reverses it. Slap to face. 1. Dazed 1. Press slam. 3. Hurt 2. Handspring elbow. 3. Hurt 2. Power slam. 2. Hurt 2. Spinning neck breaker. 3. Hurt 2. Vertical suplex. 2. Hurt 2. Spinning neck breaker. 3. Hurt 2. Power slam 2. Sherri Martel reverses it. Running knee lift 3. There's her pin. Target is 6. Rolls a 6. Sherri defends. Sherri defends with a running knee lift. What a defense that was. Running knee lift there. That'll get 1 star for being a title match. And then that, you know what? I'm going to give that 4.5 stars. That was a great match. That was a great match. All right. Woo! I got winded there. Let's see. Jason 49ers is here. Says, good afternoon. I got my hands on GWFZ Territories. Looking forward to exploring Duplos versus the Road Agents feud. Yes, please enjoy. I don't know. Did they wind up doing... It's been so long since I read. But it was one of those things where I created Duplos and then I wanted to get rid of Duplos. And I don't think... Anyway, I just put that those guys wanted to basically kill them. And I think in later like GFZ territories and stuff, they said like, we're not going to do that. But anyway, enjoy. Duplos was fun. The original Duplos card I think was a lot of fun because it was a tag team on one card. That was my goal, was to make a tag team on one card. And I loved my favorite X-Men character is Jamie Madrox, the Multiple Man. So I just love this idea of he could create a duplicate of himself, sort of thing. All right, here we go. Texas Deathmatch. Now, again, this is going to be Texas Deathmatch. This is the third match between these two teams. Man, should Joanie Laurer not be at ringside? Nah, I'm gonna say she's out there. I put her in there because I was like, well, if she won, then she would be there at ringside. But, yeah, we'll keep her there. All right, this is for the tag team titles. It is a Texas death match. No disqualifications, no countouts, lazy booking. And here we go. Let's roll the dice. And they both roll an 8 again. 4 and a 5. Kip James going to start things off. Clothesline, power move. And Terry Gordy has the power. Into the turnbuckle. No, he is going to roll up. Forearm to the chest. 2. Hurt 2. Lariat, 3. Oh, that catches him. Target is 3, rolls a 6. Able to kick out there. Not going to throw him out. What is his out of the ring? His out of the ring is a beat. No, he's going to roll up instead. Elbow hammers, 2. Hurt 2. Going to tag in Doc. Doc with the football tackle, but I think if this is a tag match, in tag team matches, use double football tackle. 3, add 1, tag. So that adds another one over there, and Gordy's back in. Hurt 2. Elbow hammer 2. Hurt 2. Double knee drop 2. Hurt 2. Back suplex 3. Hurt 2. Lariat 3. There's his pin. They're going to use a pin save here. And let's see what happens. Your tag partner saves you. I'm going to tag in Doc, and he will roll on level 3. Not going to throw him out of the ring. Standing drop kick. Choice C. Well, going to go for agility because either way it's a -1. 6 or less is the target. No! Kip James needs 1 successful move in order to get to tag out. Running shoulder splash 3, an agility move. That will work. Let's see what happens here. There's his pin. Target is 2. Roll is a 7. And Kip James is going to tag out to BG James. And, oh, he's going to throw Dr. Death out of the ring. Not a wise move. The opponent comes out of the ring to fight, but you grab him and smash him into the announce table. There's no DQs here. So Doc is going to win that and roll on level 3 offense. And he's going to throw BG James out of the ring. It's like, fine, if you want to use this. Crushes him with a big slam on the concrete. He's going to get 1 fatigue. He's going to crawl back in, and he's going to throw him out of the ring again. No, BG James grabs him, smashes him into the turnbuckle post, throws him back in, and there's the pump handle slam. In tag team match with Kip James, the opponent has at least 3 fatigue tokens. He doesn't. Okay, so this is the pump handle slam. It is a +1. Target would be 4. Yeah, they're going to go for the pin save. They're going to go for the pin save. It's a real close. Your tag partner saves you. So there you go. Out of the ring. Throws him out of the ring. The wrestler with the better ring rating, that's going to be Doc. He wins the brawl. There's the Oklahoma Stampede. Now, what is his asterisk? Roll 1 die. Roll 1 die. Odd. Use backdrop driver +3. So this is a backdrop driver +3. They're going to use their last pin save here. Your tag partner goes crazy. It interferes in a big way. All right, so we're going to add 1 here just for that attempted pin. Outside interference. Your ally attacks. There's no disqualification. Roll 1 die. Odd roll. The opponent smashes your ally, then attacks you. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Out of the ring. He's going to throw him out of the ring. The Wild Brawler ups the wrestler with the better ring rating. That is going to be Doc. And there is a press slam 3. Hurts 2. Going to tag in Gordy. And there's a snap mare 2. Down 3. And there is the Bam Bam Slam. This is just the, sometimes you use the Oriental Spike. So this is a 0. They are out of pin saves. They are going to use their distraction. It is a success. Look at that. Able to do it. So there's another fatigue there. And there is a power bomb +2. And this is going to bring in Joanie Laurer and manager interference. Your manager distracts the opponent, gets angry, chases you. Meanwhile, you recover. The result is a brawl outside the ring. Wrestler with the best out of the ring rating rolls on level 3 offense. So that is going to be Terry Bam Bam Gordy. And we are going to say that BG James is busted open. And he's going to roll. And there's the power bomb +2. They have nothing left over here. Target is going to be 9. Roll is a 7. And that is it. Putting an exclamation point on this feud. Terry Gordy with the power bomb. And let's see, that is 8, 9, 10. We'll give that 4 stars. That was a fun match. Did I do that right? Yep. All right. All right. It is time for our main event. Now, we will be having a couple of dark matches after this, but that will be for channel members only. But we have our steel cage match here. For the World Championship. Cornette, I didn't even load him up because he can't interfere. But this is a steel cage match, so we will be using the cage ratings and show the match rules. Cage ratings instead of pin ratings. Ignore disqualification or count on instructions. Substitute the instruction down 3 where necessary. Substitute face into cage 3 for out of the ring. Ignore leaving the ring. Since the match is in a cage, no distractor ratings are allowed. All right, here we go. This is for the title. Let's see what happens. Oh, Ken Patera starts out big. Chinlock 1. Dazed 1. Lift and toss across the ring. He has the power, so that will work. Big Bubba Rogers, though, says no. Whips Patera into the ropes, and Patera grabs him, hits him with a pile driver, and then locks him in a bear hug. Bubba Rogers is down. Another bear hug. Keeps it locked in. Hurt 2. A backbreaker drop 3. That catches the champ. Cage rating is 3. Roll is a 6. He is able to get out. But Ken Patera now with a jumping knee smash and going to go for the agility. This will work on 8 or less. It certainly does. Hurt 2 into the turnbuckle. Whips him into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Sorry. And there is a second rope knee drop, 3, down 3, out of the ring. So that's face into cage, 3, hurt 2, front face lock takedown, 2, down 3, jumping knee smash, choice C again, going to go for the agility, 8 or less, gets it there. And that is a level 3, hurt 2, backbreaker, drop 3. There's his pin again. Target is 4, roll is an 8. Patera dominating here. Choice C again, going to go for the agility, 8 or less. Roll is an 8, gets it. Down 3, jumping knee smash again. And again, 8 or less. 8 again, gets it. Hurt 2. Front face lock takedown, 2. Hurt 2. Front face lock takedown, 2. Dazed 1. Bubba Rogers coming back. Top rope choke and snap. Here he comes. Big reversal into the turnbuckle. But no, Patera lifts a knee. An elbow hammer to the back of the head. Down 3. And there's a suplex. Down 3. Nowhere for Big Bubba Rogers to run. Another suplex. And that catches him. Target is 5. Rolls a 7. And we're going to say that Big Bubba Rogers is busted open. Out of the ring, that's face into cage, 3, hurt 2, front face lock takedown, 2, dazed 1, shoved to the mat and flex, 1, dazed 1, chin lock, 1, dazed 1, elbow drop, agility, yep, he's got the agility, 2, Big Bubba Rogers, though, reverses it. Choice D, here comes the champ. Not going to go for power there. Going to have to go for agility. 9 or less. No, does not work. High angle body slam. 3, hurt 2. Elbow hammer to back of neck. 2, hurt 2. High angle body slam. 3, down 3. Can't leave the ring. Full Nelson. Full Nelson. Let's see. Roll 1 die. On even rolls, he uses the swinging full Nelson. So let's see. It is an odd, so it's just the regular full Nelson. Plus 2. Target is 8. Do we have a new champ? We do, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new Hollywood Elite Wrestling World Champion is Ken Patera with the full Nelson in a bloody cage match. So let's see. That'll be 1 star title match, 1 star. It was pretty one-sided, so I'm only going to give it 3. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion, and that is Ken Patera. So, but I will say that Big Bubba Rogers did much better as a champion as I thought he was going to do. All right, friends, it is time to move into our dark matches. We have 3 dark matches. Sputnik Monroe versus Jake Milliman. Why am I putting these 2 together? Because Jake Milliman actually has a better record than Sputnik Monroe, and I think that should never happen on any planet. So, Franklin, that was for your birthday. For your birthday. So we're going to do that. The Brain Busters versus the Flying Redheads, and then Manny Fenandez versus Nord the Barbarian. So that is going to be for Golden Circle channel members. So if you are leaving us here, I just want to thank you. Thank you so much for being here. It is much, much appreciated. Subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. I'm really kind of going through this. Sort of thing where I'm sort of revamping the channel. So I'm super excited to be doing that. And sorry, I just want to make sure that this all works correctly. So stay tuned. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up here on the channel. Shush. Coming up on the channel. And yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to really refocus on just tabletop wrestling games. So I hope you enjoy that. Wait, this did not work. Oh, there we go. Get excited. 1 minute till the members only stream. All right. So if you are a channel member, just hang on, cause this will switch over to the other stream just automatically. And if you are leaving us here, we will see you very, very soon. I'm hoping to do another ultimate promoter mode with FG Assistant. Before we go, I want to thank all the members of the Golden Circle. Very, very much appreciated to all of them. And also let you know that I am rolling these out using the... Wait, what happened there? Using the FG Assistant app, which you can find at patreon.com/FG Assistant. All right. See you soon, everybody.